Mike, how was the bye week?
Yeah, not bad.
Did you get what you wanted from the bye week?
Well, we got back to practice, so and I'm here.
So survival was key for
No,
everybody.
it's good. It was good. Well, we needed it. I know it's early and it's our second one, but you still get your rest when you can.
I was looking at the team's record going into bye weeks. Is there any reason that you think that you see that you would share as to why it's not? I think you've lost 14 games in the past 3 years, and 4 of them came into bye weeks.
Yeah, I don't even know what those numbers mean.
Well, wins and losses are how we determine where we stand now.
Sure.
Is there any reason performance going into bye weeks is different from coming out of bye weeks is the one that will stand out to us?
No, I think if there was something glaring, that it wouldn't be anymore.
Coach, I asked Zach about this. This is, I think, the last game was only the second time that you guys have lost by like that margin, that kind of margin, since he's been here, anyways. So, lightly charted territory, we could call it for you guys. I'm wondering what's kind of maybe the response that you want to see out of the group just this week.
Well, if there's only been a couple, then our response has been pretty damn good.
Sure. Well, but off like a loss specifically of like 20 plus points, I guess. What I'm like, there's only been one other since Zach's been here.
Well, if there's only been one other, then our response has been pretty damn good. I'm not sure how you want me to answer that other than that.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
just coming off of a loss of that nature, though.
Yeah, I want us to respond the way we have in the past,
Okay.
which is pretty damn good.
Pretty damn okay. Sounds good. Your success off buys, curious. It's been well documented. Like, is that a coach's thing that kind of trickles down? Is that a veteran thing? You just talk about maybe why that is coming off buys.
Yeah, what I've always believed is the guys are pretty excited to be back together. So there's usually the practices are pretty spirited.
Do bye weeks look any different coming off of a loss versus off of a win?
Do we change anything as a coaching staff? Not a thing. No, we stick to the schedule that we've sort of maintained that's allowed us to be successful or not successful, right? I mean, every game's different. You don't carry momentum one way or another, good or bad momentum. You don't carry it really from one week to the next.
What's the concern level around Dalton at this point?
Yeah, I'm not concerned. It's football. We'll see. We'll give him every opportunity and then see.
We saw Cody Case was the one running around there. I think fans would be curious to know about Dylan Mitchell. Obviously, it was a splash signing. Is that an option at that spot?
Yeah,
Dalton can go
everybody's
first.
an option. I mean, we've got a lot of choices we can make. And where a guy runs on day one, I don't think is the real indicator of everything that goes on. Cody Case, as you know, if you watch training camp, he had an excellent camp, and then unfortunately he got nicked up. We liked him as a returner, as a receiver. He came in and showed that he'd put the work in the off season, and he was really comfortable with the playbook. I mean, all these things add up to him taking some reps today too.
Just in terms of looking at some of Zach's stats in the game against Calgary, I think, as Ed had mentioned in one of his pieces, it was his career high as a bomber in terms of pass attempts. I mean, when this offense is running at its best, where would you like to see Zach in the pass attempt and try to balance it out more with the run? What's kind of
I don't. Once again, for us as an offense, as a team in general, whatever it's going to look like from week to week, that's going to allow us to win a football game. If that's 75 passes, if it's 75 runs, it doesn't really matter. I think what we've been good at over time is figuring out what it's going to take that week, even in game, figuring out what it's going to take in that game. So I wouldn't put any stamp of mine on stats on how I want it to look on the stat sheet after, except a win.
Do you like kind of balance? Is there a flexibility in terms of offensive philosophy week to week to bury something into a plan like that when you can be
There has to be some flexibility.
Yeah.
I mean, you're playing against good defenses that are going to try to dictate the game, and I mean, we have to be able to change from one series to the next on how we think we're going to attack them.
Mike, is there a difference in how you're handling 1 game and 6 game injuries this year?
Yeah, that's not the question for me. I don't know.
Just Peyton Logan's been on one game 4 times last year, guys. You would just say guys go on 6 game and we'll figure it out later.
Well, I think guys are pretty close to coming back too. So, but in terms of what list they get put on, I'm not paying attention to that.